Hi everyone and welcome back to Self Portraits. So today we are going to place our ears, our eyelashes, eyebrows, and hair. Now remember, we're not trying to make it look like anyone specific today, but in the future we're going to drill down and make it look like you or your friend, your family member, whoever you can get to sit still for a portrait. All right, let's go to the art desk. Welcome back. So we're here with our alien, and today we're going to add ears, eyebrows, then eyelashes. I decided to save hair for the next session, and so let's go ahead and begin. I've just got my plain #2 pencil, and the first thing I want to add is ears. And as you can probably tell, I drew them in and forgot that I was going to tell you about that, so I'm going to just kind of trace over it. But ears go between the eye line and the base of the nose. Now we're looking at this head on, so we're not going to see too much of the ear. And we're just making a little symbol here for the ear. Ears don't really look like that. We're going to accomplish it through shading. And so today we're just adding that little symbol there and there to save room for when or if we draw the ear. Some hairstyles from the front you don't even see the ear, so many of you won't even need to do that part. Okay, to draw the eyebrows, we're going to put in the eyebrows. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of save about an eye length of space. So kind of recreate the width of your eye, and we're going to go above that. And we need an arch in the eyebrow. So eyebrows have a slant, and one way you can find kind of a universal slant is you position your ruler at the base of the nose and make a little mark there. And that'll kind of show me where the eyebrow might start to slant. It's going to go almost straight across until there. And I'm going to make one on the other side. Now I know I've mentioned this many times. I'm going to mention it again. Please, please, please draw much lighter than I am. I have to draw pretty heavy lines for them to show up on this camera. But those will be very hard for me to get out. So anyway, we're going to add the eyebrow, and I'm just going to draw some lines, and they're going to begin to slant there as they go toward the edge of the eye. Now each person's eye is uniquely different, and typically men often have thicker eyebrows than women. I'm going to go ahead and deepen those lines. I just want to make sure they pick up, and this is where I'm going to start the slant toward the corner of the eye. And I'm going to do about the same thing over here. They're going to go nearly straight across, but there they're going to start to slant out. Okay, so now we've got our basic eyebrow to kind of save space, and you'll kind of change those to make them suit you, make them into your eyebrows a little later. Okay, I want to talk for a moment about some eyebrow mistakes that you can make so that we do this right every time. You don't want to get the eyebrows too close to the eyes. You don't want to have too much of an arch. That'd look like Mr. Spock. You don't want him to look like a clown, like that. And you don't want to leave out the arch. No arch at all. Another variation on the Mr. Spock is if they go down like that. You don't want to do that either. So you want to avoid all those mistakes as you go into making your eyebrows. Make sure they look nice and natural with the proper arch. Eyelashes are longer on the top lid. We're going to start at about the iris and end at the outside corner of the eye. If you have a 6B pencil, use that. Now, don't put them all the way around the eye, or else they will look very hairy. So we're going to go to about the iris. We're going to go under just slightly under the line we drew for the almond shape of the eye, and we're going to lightly curl outward, going toward the edge. Now in a little while you'll look into a mirror and you'll make these look like your eyelashes. Guys, you'll want to practice this just so you know how to do it. but you'll want to leave it off of your self-portraits more than likely, or else do it very, very lightly, because it can make it look like a female very, very quickly, adding the eyelashes. So guys often leave them off in this kind of self-portrait. Okay, so we've added the ears, the eyelashes, and the eyebrow. When we meet again, we're going to learn how to make the hair. We're going to add in kind of a saving space symbol for the hair. Then we'll learn how to really put in the hair after you've kind of gotten this more like your self-portrait, when this starts to look like you. And we'll talk more about that in our next session. All right, see you all soon.